Welcome back to the Found YouTube channel. My name is Sammie and I'm here to give you my recommendations for the month of September. If the camera is wonky at all, I forgot my camera stand, so I'm using this one that probably cost $3 that we had here, so it may be a little off kilter, but there's nothing to be done about it, so sorry. If you're new here, we are an indie bookstore in Cochrane, Alberta. We sell new and used books, as well as we have a full coffee bar, a liquor license, and an event space. So it's a pretty great place to hang out, and you should definitely come check us out if you've never been before. Today, for my recommendations for the month of September, we're just gonna get right into it. First is a book that actually releases today. It's called To the Moon and Back by Eliana Ramage. It is a book club pick for us in the month of December, which is really exciting. Kind of reminding me a little bit of Atmosphere. It is about one young woman's relentless quest to become the first Cherokee astronaut, which is super cool. It's an Indigenous author, Indigenous story, and astronauts, which is super cool. It is a story of love, mothers and daughters, sacrifice, alienation and heartbreak, terror and wonder, and the story of the extraordinary lengths one woman will go to find space for herself, which I think is cool. So this is one that we are all really excited about, and I'm really excited that it's finally out, and you should pick it up. It is for a contemporary book club in the month of December, so you got lots of time to read it if you want to, but yes, I'm very excited about this one. It is also a Reese's Book Club pick, which I always find I love Reese's Book Club picks. We are all very excited about this, and I will be reading this ASAP because I have not picked it up yet, but I have it in my house. If you knew how many books I had in my house, you would understand, okay? But I'm super excited. Plus, September is Truth and Reconciliation Month, so we should be reading and paying attention to Indigenous people and their stories, even extra this month. Speaking of Indigenous people, my second recommendation is You Will Not Kill Our Imagination by Saeed Tibi. He is Palestinian. His parents were born in Palestine, and then they had to run away and leave Palestine right before he was born, and so he was born and grew up in Kuwait. They moved to the States, and then now he lives in Canada. Okay, my camera died, so we're moving to the phone. But this is a memoir, but it is also a kind of reflection on the effects of genocide and displacement on families generationally, and then his experiences and emotions seeing what is happening in Palestine but not actually living there, and all of the things. If you have ever read One Day Everyone Will Have Always Been Against This by Omar El-Akkad, that is what I would compare this to. It is similar in the vein that it is not a direct memoir, but a bit of kind of like essays and just conversation on the experience of Palestinians not actually living in Palestine while all of these things are happening, but still feeling their connection and their anger over what is happening, which obviously. So this was definitely a dense read. It's a bit more like, I don't know if intellectual is the word, a bit more of a tougher read than One Day Everyone Will Have Always Been Against This, but I did enjoy it. I think it's interesting. I think the imagery is really powerful, and I also think it's really interesting the emphasis on the importance of imagination in your ability to maintain hope and strength in really hard times. So super cool, super incredible, definitely an important read, and you should pick it up. It comes out on September 30th. Look at me recommending a book that's not out yet, finally. So you can pre-order it, and you should definitely check it out because it is a very important read. My third and final recommendation for this month is LA Women by Ella Berman, and if you have ever read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which, as we all know, is one of my favorite books of all time. If you've ever read that, this is a very similar vibe. Also Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. It is about two women in Hollywood in the 60s and 70s, and it flashes forward between the current time when one of these women has gone missing and the other woman is writing her, not expose, she's writing a novel based on this woman, and then flashing back to like when they met and their relationship and everything that happened over the years, because no one knows where this woman is gone. She's disappeared. And it's very messy. The characters are very messy. It is Hollywood drama. You know, I love stuff like that. It's very much like up my alley, but it's got like that little bit of like mystery, because you're trying to figure out what's been happening throughout their relationship to get them to this point, where this woman is gone, why she's gone, who's involved, is she alive, is she dead, you know, all those things. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty decent pace. It wasn't like fast paced, but it wasn't like slow and boring either. I just love a good fictional, messy celebrity drama. I think it's so fun. And I could read books like that over and over again. And so if you would like to pick that one up, you definitely should. It was super fun and I really liked it. And I don't know. How many times can I say I enjoy the book and you should read it? I feel like you get the point. You should just read it. Because I have great recommendations and you should just always listen to me, obviously. Anyways, as you can tell, I have not had enough coffee this morning. So that is all I have to say on those books for the day. If you'd like to subscribe, you should. You can see more of me every single month, and then also more of the team and our lovely little community here, because it is a great community. So you should be a part of it if you're not already. You can follow us on Instagram as well. We're very active on there. And yes, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you pick up one of the books, and if you like it, let me know. If you didn't like it, you can also let me know, and I will listen, because I can take it. Anyways, so yes, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.